I think was a smart move, but they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
Ellis outside. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Mahimi. Outside for George. Stolen by Cantor. Down low. And finished off by Collison.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
George passes to Miles. George fires. Off target with the open look. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And so in the game for the Pacers, Hill is out there with Ellis. Then there's C.J. Miles. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mahimi in at the center position. Indiana's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And here's George for three. That doesn't go either for George.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Nailed from three-point land. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pacers. Pass to Durant. Left side, Adams. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Adams' shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Ellis outside. Pass to Miles. Kicks it to George. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Westbrook. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Hill dishes to Ellis. Hill against Westbrook. Hill passes to Mahimi. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Monte Ellis.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 16 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in for Mahimi. Hill comes in for George. Hill, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Hill.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. And Rudy Fernandez is subbed in for Andre Robertson. Indiana also making some changes. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for C.J. Miles. Lawson kicks to Turner. Outside Robinson. Feeds it to Stuckey. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Turner with the steal. Hill has the open look. No good with the triple. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Westbrook dishes to Fernandez. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Lawson. Plays it up and banks it in.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Dennis Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Well, the Pacers, despite all their injuries from last season, were right in the playoff hunt until the very end. Had a chance, in fact, GA, on the last day to sneak in, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, they needed a Brooklyn loss to go along with them winning that last game. Ultimately, though, it wasn't in the cards for them, and they ended a game out of the postseason.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Now here's Payne. D right on him. And here is Turner. Pass to Lawson. The three from Hill. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Payne passes to Collison. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Tries from 16, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Payne kicks to Fernandez. Raiders on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Lawson in the corner. Stuckey with it. Outside Robinson. There's the three. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Adams. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant's checked in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. The Pacers also changing it up. Paul George, he's checked in for Robinson. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Hill in for Ty Lawson.
On the topic of Nick Collison shooting, last season was his only real setback. Only shot 42% after having a career 54% shooting percentage. He's up slightly in most other categories, especially the ones based on hustle and effort.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Thunder have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Outside Westbrook. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 23.
And when you talk about Nick Collison, every team needs someone like him. He's focused, unselfish. He's that hard-nosed big with just enough skill to bite you when you forget about it.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 25 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Ibaka against George. Can they get it?
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's Durant with the drive. Left side, Westbrook. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
The Pacers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Kicks it out to Ellis. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Hill. And the pass to Turner. Got a piece of it. Durant against Ellis. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
George against Ibaka. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Knocked loose. Pacers shooting 43% from the field. Hill passes to Ellis. Here's Turner. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 10 points for Miles Turner.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
On the wing, Hill, defended by Durant. Ellis dishes to Hill. Kicks it out to Ellis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte's was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Westbrook. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Dishes it to George. No good on the triple.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Turner with a screen on Ibaka. George with the ball. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away.
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Russell Westbrook. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.